Sorry, the video cut off. A related thought to the idea that we might want to prevent certain evils that don't seem to benefit our character, like systemic racism, right? You get this weird result that if it's actually the case that the evils in the world are there to make our souls better off, then it seems like we're doing something morally wrong by preventing evil, right? So if the soul-making defense is right, then the evils in the world serve as a way to make us better off than we otherwise would be. Okay. But that must mean that anytime we try to prevent evil in the world, we're actually preventing something that's going to be making us better off than it wasn't there. And so as a result, implicitly the idea is that we're preventing some greater good from occurring. In this case, our souls being improved. We're preventing that good from occurring by preventing that evil. And so then you might think we're almost acting morally wrong by preventing evil, which almost sounds contradictory, right? You might think, well, the whole point is that if something is evil, you shouldn't do it, right? And so that consequently means that we should try to prevent it. But the soul-making defense has this weird consequence where, well, actually, maybe you shouldn't, because if you do, then we're not going to be better off than if it occurred, right? And a lot of people find that highly implausible, okay? You might be able to get around that by saying that maybe that's an evil that occurs as a result of the free will defense. At that point, you're just sort of going back to the free will defense, and we looked at objections to that, and you can determine whether or not those are good or not. Okay, so it kind of seems like that sort of objection is pretty problematic for the soul-making defense. Maybe you can find a way around it. Maybe you can find a way of incorporating the free will defense and maybe the soul-making defense together. You know, you can maybe come with your own sort of Theodicy that sort of smashes them together. But as they stand, on their own at least, those are some objections to the soul-making defense.